Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about the coming hyper deflation. Very hyper, possibly. And I've been dotting the I's, I've been carrying the one, I've been doing the calculations for such an occurrence. I'm going to start off with just a small service that people get, that being a haircut, which I quite frankly am going to need very soon, which is why you'll be seeing this hat in my vlogs until I actually get one done. And in the year 1955, it probably would have cost you about $1.25. There's $1.25 right here in Canada. America, not much of a difference. $1.25 to get your haircut. And they used to use silver coins, of course, because that's what their currency was melted by. Then in 1965, prices would be going higher, so maybe you would need something like $2.50. We'll say, I don't know. I tried looking for the prices, couldn't find them. In 1975, the prices are higher, $4 or so maybe, but silver was $4.50 Canadian. So even though the price was $4, I could have got it for $1.50. Maybe the coin deal or maybe the hairdresser might have accepted it. If not, I would have had to find a middleman to make the purchase, meaning sell this for what do I got written here? $4, and then take that $4 to get my hair cut. 1985, maybe $7 or so it cost to cut the hair. But silver is now $7 or so an ounce, so I could probably get away with $1.75 of Canadian currency now to get my hair cut. Same sort of deal with the middleman. 1995, the prices are now up to $10, and silver is $7 an ounce. So I'm going to need more of these silver coins because of the manipulation within the silver market. Before it was $1.75, now it's $2.50. So I'm getting hit with inflation. 2005, the price is up to about $12. Silver is now about $8.50. So once again, it would cost about $2.50. And today, it probably would cost about $15. In fact, it does cost me $15 to get my hair cut. But with silver at $24 an ounce, these dollar coins are going for about $14, even $15. So I'll say $1.10 in silver coins can get me my haircut. And we talked a lot about silver going to 30, 50, 80, 100, 200, and so on. Well, at silver $50 an ounce, how much do you think it's going to cost to get your hair cut? From 15. Maybe it's up to 20. If that's the case, it's now 75 cents. I need 3 of these quarters now. Say at $200 an ounce for silver. Haircuts would most likely go up to about $30, which means I would only need 1 quarter to cut my hair. This is the deflation that I'm talking about, are goods priced in silver. In 1965, a car was about $2,650. You would have needed 2,000 ounces of silver at the time to buy a new car. In 75, you would have needed 945 ounces. 85, you would have needed 1,500 ounces. We're getting to that point again where they manipulated the silver market. 95, you would need 2,800 ounces. 05, 2,500. Today, even though the price of cars have went up about 30%, 25% in 5 years, they've actually went down 60% priced in silver. Because the numbers I received in 2005, it was 20,000 or so for an average car with silver at $8 an ounce. Today, it's about 28,000. That's a pretty big difference, but silver is now 24 an ounce. So using the analogy again, silver 50 and silver 200 an ounce, how much is the car going to cost at 50? Maybe it goes up to 32,000. If that's the case, you need 640 ounces of silver. Say $200 for silver an ounce, and maybe the car's up to 44,000. At that point, you would need about 200 plus ounces to buy a car. This is the deflation. So I wrote down some different items, and I only wrote a few. Cars, real estate, equipment, some food, not all food, but some. Energy, some energy again. gold, labor, and technology to all be deflated in price. So labor, for example, you hire people to do whatever work. That means you'll be paying less of these per hour per day in the future than you would be today, based on my theory, my analysis that silver will outperform many other different asset classes as we move on. And I want to finish this off by going over one of my comments that I had in a video earlier today. And that was on my technical video. It says at the end of the video, which was a technical analysis silver video, you said keep stocking. Was that a recommendation to not sell what we currently own of silver? Or simply buy some more? Also, I have heard to your opinion on the rising wedge appearing on gold and the negative divergence. They both indicate a soon to happen price reversal. I'm going to have to pretty much repeat what Daniel at Vision Victory has been stating. Just because silver's up to 24 or up 50% or 40% from whatever period doesn't mean it's up too much. I've been stating it's been down way too much. And yes, there's going to be or potentially pullbacks along the way. That's how the markets function. But I'm not kidding when I talk about silver 140, 150, and I'm hearing people today, oh, I wish I would have bought at 18. Well, soon you're going to be saying, I wish I bought at 25. I wish I bought at 30. I wish I bought at 50, because of this sort of deal. Now, as far as this rising wedge pattern, the patterns I look do not show any bearishness. In fact, they show the bullishness within it, because it's broken the resistance line on both silver and gold to the upside. Now, of course, at some point, there's going to be a reversal for whatever period of time and forever, for however much it goes down, but at the same point, it's only price that pays. It's all of these other stuff. I'm not going to say throw them away, but when it all comes down to it, it's the price. It's price that pays. So you could have some sort of indicator like the Bollinger Bands are up too much. Big deal if the Bollinger Bands are up too much. It's a lagging indicator more than anything, stating that it's looking like it's up too much. And when it looks like it's up too much, at some point, it will have to correct towards the downside or through a period of correcting through time, if you will. So I think this is the greatest investment in the history of the earth, in my opinion, which says a lot. And a move from 18 to 24 doesn't give you the investment of the universe, if well, investment of the planet of all time. A move from 50%, that doesn't cut it. And there is a song by Shania Twain that don't impress me much, and the lyrics don't mean too much for silver, other than that don't impress me much. And I say that because, oh, we've got this big rally we've been holding for so long. That don't impress me much. I need to see it get over 80 to 100 to start to become impressed within this rally. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a magnificent weekend. Bye-bye.